Hello, jblog back for another video at last. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been a long time. I've just been busy with various things. Got a lot of bits to show you that I've bought sort of since the last video I did, really. And if I'm honest, this isn't all of it. In fact, I've forgotten something already. Way to go planning. I'm not even sure what it is. Yeah, I have kind of been busy with one or two things, work, the usual shit, finances, eBay, we'll get onto all that lovely shit. Where to start? So it's first of all, Rollout World Cool, awesome, awesome event, and the Southern meetup in the evening, or half of it that I was at, because it seemed to have been split between the hotel and where it was supposed to be for whatever reason, and it didn't get going till late. But brilliant day. Shame about the day after, but there we go. And no, it was not a hangover. I had some sort of food poisoning bug thing for a day or so that sucked, and I ended up having to miss work, which is not like me. I've only had about 4 days off in 9 years for being ill. Yeah, so that kind of sucks, but it was a good day. Unfortunately, and I know I need to put it on Facebook as well, I'm not going to be able to come to the Northern Meet or what else? Knowlesy's birthday meetup thingy. Finances, unfortunately, I basically can't afford the train fare because it's about 100 and last time I looked, about 120 quid, something like that. And it's just, as it is with Christmas and stuff coming up and all the birthdays and that around Christmas, I don't have a lot of money at the moment, so it's not doable. That's probably also going to be the same, I think, for memorabilia, although I can't remember what date memorabilia is. Yeah, nothing like a bit of research what I think of it. Fucking hell. Sorry, I've just seen who's going to be there. Anyone that's a WWE fan, Zeus is going to be there, or if you know WCW, Z Gangster, or from No Holds Barred fame. How about giving me, what is it with the memorabilia website? It does not. It advertises everything bar the fecking day. Fucks me off when they do this. (23rd to 24th of November). Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do memorabilia either. Oh well, that's a shame. No, I won't have money by then, unfortunately. Oh well. These things happen. Anyway, yeah, my pickups. I'll start with what I got from memorabilia. That would be my tablet doing something. Just more eBay bullshit. I know I shouldn't be doing this while doing a video, but it may be useful for later. No, it's not. yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. First thing I got, oh dear. Yeah, because I've been busy with various stuff, including having my nieces and nephews down, I haven't actually had a chance to open anything. Yeah, I know. That is bad. Considering memorabilia was what? I don't know. 3 weeks ago? Anyway, I got one of the mini bot third-party ones, and I decided to go for Bushwhacker, which is of course not Outback, but I thought Bushwhacker, wrestling reference, looks like a very good toy. And I've seen the Swerve Glenn Dreadwind's Ghost on eBay. I forgot his fucking name, that's bad. Got the Swerve and it looked fucking awesome. What else? Oh yeah, I forgot that was in there. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, we'll do loose stuff in a minute. I also got KFC Darkstalker. These little cassettes are fucking lovely. I've got the names now. The Decepticon Combiner. Awesome little toy. Yeah, let's put that down there. I also got some mask toys. I got oh crud. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. That's a good start, isn't it? I got one of these split-second toys. Oh fuck. It's Jock Lefeur's vehicle, and I've forgotten what it's called. I think it's Wolfgang. Lovely little car. Unfortunately, the main issue with these split seconds is the masks on these toys. They seem to have used a different plastic. Where it was more a rubber, they used crap. They seem to have used something very different with these ones. It's sort of whatever. I think they changed the type of rubber or plastic they used, and sometimes with where, I don't know if you can see, it goes very brittle and breaks. And I've actually had that with my split seconds map tracker, the computer image toy, which is, if you don't know, like the purple one there for riding the other bit, is fine. That helmet is still nice and rubbery, but for some reason it's something to do with the plastic, I think. Yeah, kind of sucky, but nice toy. Yeah, just in case the camera didn't pick him up, that him again and him. I don't quite know how well this camera is working. I also got another mask toy. Billboard, no, sorry, Pit Stop Catapult. Awesome, which means I have pretty much all the racing series now, in one shape or form. I think I'm only missing Slingshot the Jet. I think that's the only one that I'm missing, and Volcano, but I don't know if that was in the, whether they released the toy in the original 2 waves or whether they released it in the racing series. I can't remember. They're basically the 2 that I'm missing. Then it's all the split second stuff, which I'm not that fussed about. Well, some of it I am. I also got from the awesome Dom, and congratulations again on being a dad, some Micromaster combiners. Awesome. I did have the odd bits, but I never had them complete, and they were what's he doing for me? £30, which it's pricey, but for absolutely mint complete Micromasters like that, it's not too bad, to be quite honest. I've seen them go for worse on eBay, and I'm buying them off a mate, so that's always a bonus. I also bought off of the 8A stall, or Repellent Found Dead, Adam Slater, one of the rare versions of the Minicon team that forms the Star Saber. Is it called Star Saber? I can't remember what the bloody thing's called. I'll just try to put it together for you if I can remember how it goes. I sort of do. Yeah, I'm sure it's the Star Saber. I could be wrong. And it's not quite transformed properly. I don't know what happened there. Or was it meant to be like that? Anyway, you get the idea. Nice little toy for a tenner, I believe it was. Isn't bad. I don't need that bag anymore. What else did I get? I forgot another thing that I got this in a box. Yeah, I had to put stuff upstairs when my 4-year-old nephew was here, so there's shoes all over the place. Ah, there they are. Let's not back anything there. This is all books. Thanks to a certain someone, Time Lord, I picked up a couple of Cereal Geeks. Awesome. These look awesome. I must have a look at the bloody things. Oh, yeah, I know. But it's fantastic to look forward to doing when you're bored. Anything else? Oh, yes, there's a few more things. Yeah, bearing in mind, He-Man, it was a He-Man and G.I. Joe thing, convention. I bought a couple of He-Man figures. I cannot remember for the life of me their names, but the He-Man and various versions of Rock Lords, which are awesome. I did actually have that one. I may still have it somewhere, but his arm popped off and I couldn't get it back on. The plastic is so rigid it wouldn't pop back on the ball joint, which is kind of a pain in the bum. Right, that is all my stuff from Rollout Roll Call. Other stuff that I picked up since then, Transformer wise, I suppose we better do first. I actually had this on pre-order. Masterpiece Prowl. Yes, I've had a chance to look at me. Wow, I've had a little look. Awesome little toy. Not sure about his little jet stroke rocket thingies. It's kind of annoying. I believe Smokescreen has got better versions of them. Why they didn't put them in here so you can have both the toy version and the cartoon version, I don't know. It's a little shitty, but what can you say? Nice toy. One other thing that I've got Transformer wise, well no, actually it's two things. I picked this up in a swap with Baz, so thank you very much, you are awesome. And I actually swapped my Grand Patriot for this. If you don't know what that is, it's a third party, I think I've done a review of it, third party Optimus Prime toy based on the Patriot, is it a Patriot tank thing, big thing with missiles that time has got, you bastard, from G.I. Joe. So it's quite good. I didn't really have room to put it anywhere. There was also a few issues with the head that Baz does know about, and I hope he's repaired alright, because it is repairable, but I just needs must really. And I was actually trying to sell it at the time, and he said, you know, anything you want you can do a swap for. So I have a Biotex yellow Trax, which is awesome. I've always wanted this toy and I couldn't find the bloody thing. It's not a decent price, but it is a nice toy. I've already got the Biotech Ravage mould of this, which is freaking awesome, so pleased with that. Thank you, Baz, you are a legend. Right, going back to tape formers. At last, I pre-ordered these just beginning of September. Funny enough, for some reason Kapow didn't have a release date for them, which is kind of annoying. And it was said that they were going to be end of September, then October, and they came a couple of days ago actually. I have the Autobot combiners, Air Dancer and Air Dancer as they've called it. I can't remember the frickin' thing, the G1 name off the top of my head, but these are lovely toys. If you want the cassette combiners and you can't afford or you can't find the original G1s because they're rare as rockin' horse shit, they are expensive. I've seen this one, the G1 version of that, no weapons, go for around 80 quid. They are that rare. So if you want the combiners, this is the best way to get them, and they're cheap. That was 25 quid. Those two, both of them, 25 quid for both of them, or 20. It may have been 27 quid. Same for the other ones that I got at AA. It's well worth it. That Skystalker I think was 15, which is alright. For some reason, if they're not the combiner ones, they put the price up, because there's a Rhinox one that's like 20 quid, and it's quite nice. But anyway, I wholeheartedly recommend them. Right, what do you have time? Did I have stuff? Do you have? Is that 11? Yeah. Wrestling stuff. Yeah. I picked up WWE 2K14. Yeah, on Xbox. Yeah, me, the hater of that machine down there. With a good reason. Basically, although it's here at the moment, my beautiful girlfriend has commandeered my PlayStation 3 for Tomb Raider and SingStar and that sort of stuff. So it seems sensible, because I've got it at the moment because I had it back for the nephew. It seemed a sensible idea to get that on Xbox, even though I'm running out of file space. Thank you, GTA 5. Your fucking 8 GB 8 GB download. mandatory download. Still a good game. Not only though did I get 2K4, I got the fucking enormous Phenom edition. Being that I'm a big Undertaker fan, yeah, I had to. So you've got this giant ass tin, coffin tin that it's stupidly big. Look, I suppose it kind of had to be that size. I don't think you'd have got it any smaller to fit the disc in, but just look at the size of this thing. And you get with it, you get the game, you obviously get the Ultimate Warrior DLC, whether you pre-order it or not. Yeah, I know, it's the usual false advertising bullshit that I think it's only over here. You get that regardless, but you also get American Badass download, which is awesome. Signed Undertaker picture, the first disc of Undertaker 20-0. They did this for the Stone Cold one. Bearing in mind this thing was 60 quid. Although the way I did it was quite good. Basically I pre-ordered it, which is a tenner because it's over 40 quid. So rather than it being a 5 quid deposit, it's a 10 quid deposit. I then traded in some stuff, so I had about another £5 worth of credit. I also ended up with £10 worth of points on my game card from a issue I had with, well, I had about 5 quid on them anyway. An issue that I had with was it Saints Row or was it GTA 5? I've forgotten. Saints Row, because I didn't buy GTA 5 from the game. That's another story. Yeah, basically they screwed me over with the price. Basically there was an offer online, well, an offer being advertised online, didn't say it was online exclusive or anything, where if you pre-ordered the deluxe edition of Saints Row for, which I still need to complete, that's just a weird game, you get it for the price of the normal edition, so basically you save a £5. Well, two things happened. That offer didn't happen in store where I pre-ordered it. The other thing that happened was it was £5 more than it ought to be. In fact, it was more than £5 because they'd actually dropped the price of the game online a few days before. So rather than it being, it was £40 for the deluxe, normal was 37. It was now 35 for the normal, 37 for the deluxe. But in store the bastard thing was £45, so it was 8 quid more, which is just fucking ridiculous. And after a couple of arguments with their online support, because that's the only way you can get hold of them, I got 5 quid's worth of credit back. Which also picked up on another problem that I had, where I'd somehow ended up with 2 reward cards again that were supposed to have been linked to merged last year when I had the problem that I think I've mentioned before. Yeah, I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Because mine wouldn't work and they never sent me a replacement. Well, no, the replacement finally turned up about 6 months later. Yeah. The other cool thing, although it doesn't fit very well, and this may be because I think the controller on the Slim is smaller, you get a nice Undertaker skin for your joypad. Or controller, whatever you call it. I'm old school, so I call it joypad. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. For that price, you should have all 3 discs. Excuse me. So, yeah. And also, if you were wondering, it has reversible covers. You can have Daniel Bryan instead of The Rock, which is nice. Can't get back in properly. There we go. Yeah, so that's quite awesome. Still probably a bit overpriced, but never mind. And partly because of that, I started collecting wrestling figures again. And I actually picked up Elite Kane. Awesome toy. Yeah, that mask does come off, by the way. So masked Kane, even though he's not masked anymore, and he's in a fucking suit. Spoilers. Yeah. I mean, not that we haven't seen him in a suit before. We've seen him in a fucking bow tie at Slammies. Not Slammies. At the Hall of Fame, because he was inducting someone. And I can't remember who it was. Oh, Pete Rose. Duh. Yeah, so, but now he's corporate Kane and he's in a suit. I like the new hairstyle though, and it does actually, it's grown on me actually, his look. But it's awesome. It's in sort of really tight joints where they shouldn't be that tight. But lovely toy. Best place to get these are online because they're stupidly priced now. This bloody, I don't know why the WWE seem to be, because I think they've enforced this because Mattel have not done this before, where they have a basics line and a elite line that's got accessories and more joints. So basically you can do the bloody splits and do most fucking wrestling moves. I'll show you one of the others that I've got. Big Show. As you can see, or rather you can't, wow. Yeah, no, because basically it's, they've got jointed hips is the main difference with the figure. Yet they want to charge you £5 more, well, even more than that. £5 to £15 more for the fucking thing. Yeah, Toys R Us have some of them for 25 quid. Which is ridiculous. So yeah, that's Kane. That's Big Show that I got at Argos because they were doing 2 for 15, and I got, with that 2 for 15, Randy Orton. That bout is actually technically speaking, with 2 of the other ones that I got online. The one and only CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. The bout actually comes with CM Punk, but I didn't get him with this CM Punk. I got this loose on eBay for about a tenner. He actually came with him for 14 quid. T-shirt, so I was able to get the bout that was missing. And I will get into that because getting him was a pain in the ass because this is the second one. Well, second one I've ordered. The first one didn't turn up because some prick decided not to send it and not to respond to me until a day before the case that I'd opened on him was going to finish, and he was saying you'd have it by the end of the week, and moaning that it took me a while to pay him, which it did because I didn't have the money. And also at that time I don't think I could access my PayPal account again, but I'll go into that. So yeah, awesome figures. Slightly dodgy ball joints, but good figure. Speaking of Big Show again, the Giant, the NWO Giant, awesome. They've got up to about Elite Series 23. Yeah, got Brock Lesnar and the pièce de résistance of the figures, and I've got to thank Sam Palmer. Patience, I can't remember his username, but anyway, I'm sure you all know who Sam Palmer is. for telling me that this figure was actually out in stores so I could get it cheaper. The Undertaker in his purple attire, and I just love this figure. That is a beautiful purple, brighter than what he actually wears, I think. That's better. But he is fucking awesome. Again, this plasticky coat that isn't easy to get off. However, this one, it seems a bit softer. So hopefully that means it'll be easier to deal with. But awesome figure, I'd recommend him. Keeping on the wrestling vibe, sort of, picked up some Blu-rays. I would show you DVDs that I picked up cheap, but there's quite a few of them. They're basically films and stuff in wrestling DVDs, although some of these are. I picked up, whilst I was in CX with my nephew, and I had some credit, because I'd sold a few games, I didn't play anymore, I picked up Iron Man 3 for 12 quid, which is better than the 18 quid it is retail, which is stupid. It's not even got a bloody downloadable version with it, which is annoying. Yet they want 18 quid for it. Fuck off. Just because it's a Marvel superhero, bastards. I also got for 12 quid the Fast and the Furious Steelbook edition, which is awesome. Yeah, brilliant. Again, this one's about 15 quid, which is not as bad, especially if it's got downloadable version, which is always good. I also picked up on Blu-ray WrestleMania 20. Yeah, let's get it right. WrestleMania 26. Awesome. Just have a look over the matches quick. Yeah, awesome. If you're wondering why I got this, because I've got this on DVD. This is one of the first DVDs, Blu-rays that they did that had Blu-ray exclusive extras with the WrestleManias. Anyway, yeah, because I've got 28. I don't think I've got 27. I have to look into that. And the Blu-ray extras basically Raw and SmackDown from the. I don't know if they're the ones after WrestleMania. I've forgotten. Oh, the Go Home ones. Awesome. For 6 quid, which is even better. So yeah, I might have to pick up WrestleMania 27 if it's got some decent extras. Some other ones that I picked up online. Triple H. Thy Kingdom Come 2 disc set. Thy Kingdom Come. Brilliant documentary, but it is let down by the match selection. I honestly... Let me get the thing out, and I honestly don't know why. I suppose it's because a lot of his decent matches are already on other discs. But for some reason, it's just... There's one match on here from when he's in WCW. I don't know if he's ashamed of that, but I'd like to see more of the WCW stuff. And there's one match when he was against Ricky Steamboat. You then get one night only. September 97. Triple H against, well, Hunter Hearst Helms against Dude Love. Fine. Judgment Day Iron Man match. Fine, that's a good match. Unforgiven, no disqualification match against Kurt Angle, sometime 2000. Fine. Backlash tag team match. Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin against Undertaker and Kane. Fine, that's a good match. It's not been out before. Then you get things like a random championship match that he had with Rob Van Dam on Monday Night Raw. You got his last man standing match from the Royal Rumble 2004. Another match from Road to WrestleMania tournament, Triple H and Ric Flair. Again, fine, but he's had better matches with Ric Flair. A steel cage match. Return from injury against King Booker. Last man standing match with Randy Orton, 2007. Not a good match, actually. Better than the other one where he broke Orton's collarbone. Non-title match against Jeff Hardy. They just seem odd matches when he's had so many other ones that are better. It just seems really odd, and they could have done better with that, but it's still well worth getting. Especially on Blu-ray. I would not buy it on DVD. I would, if you have the facility to watch Blu-ray for the extras, it's worth it. There's actually another deep Blu-ray that I've got that I haven't shown you. Bollocks. I'll find that in a minute, actually. The other one I actually only got yesterday, Money in the Bank Ladder Match Anthology. This is freaking awesome. Get it. All the Money in the Bank ladder matches, all the cash-ins, bar Sandow's, obviously, because it only happened, what, a couple of weeks ago, and it's not got Randy Orton's one, and I don't fully understand, because there's why. That's a disappointing one, because as far as I know, and I will just double check, because I could be completely wrong about this. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they came out at the same time. Or, in fact, actually, SummerSlam came out before this did. Why it's not in here, I don't know. Perhaps it's because they can't. There was no. Shit. Computer's doing weird things. I don't know whether it's because they also weren't going to get the Sandow one in, whether they thought we're not going to put this one in. But I think it was daft. They should have. They should have put it in as well. It's a shame, but still, that is well worth getting. There is one more Blu-ray I need to show you. Whoa, as I trip over shit. I need to clean this place up before I go out. Where is it? Bearing in mind Halloween was only last week. Oh god. I'm windy today. I picked up the brand new Curse of Chucky. The 6th installment in the Child's Play Chucky DVD franchise. And it's written and directed by the original person who directed the last one, I think, but didn't write it. It's a very good film, but it comes out making you feel like there should be another film in between this and Seed of Chucky. There's a lot of stuff that they really don't sort of explain from between this film and the last film, because it does follow on. It's supposed to follow on, and I won't give away a spoiler, but it's obvious when you put the DVD or Blu-ray on. It does follow on, because the main title screen is a bit of a spoiler, which is slightly annoying. But yeah, it does follow on. Spoiler warning. It is the same Chucky with the scars. They are painted over. You'll see why in the film. That's one small spoiler alert. But there's questions that are not answered. Again, There's going to be a few spoilers. Basically for, well, how to put it? Basically, for some reason, yet again, by the end of the film, he's after a human body again, where in the last film he had decided no, because he's fucking infamous as a doll, he wants to stay as a doll. Yet for no reason which isn't explained at all, he's changed his mind. Also, at the end of the film, you'll see that he's back with his girlfriend from Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, played by Jennifer Tully, but it's not Jennifer Tully at the end of the film, if that makes sense. And there's no real explanation other than basically he says that he's killed the Tullys, which would be his two children. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because it turns out that Jennifer Tully's character, whose name I've completely forgotten off the top of my head, is the person that's been posting Chucky to certain people for him to kill, which you'll get in the film. I'm trying not to spoil as much of it as I can. There's a lovely scene after the film which is pretty awesome, for any fans of the original Child's Play. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, it feels like there needs to be another film to explain what happened to the Tullys and all that. Yeah, and there's another thing in this film which fucking bonehead. Right, it was ascertained in the previous film, when they came back to life in the animatronic dolls, that they were becoming human in them. They could bleed. They had genitals. Yeah, they were becoming human in these doll bodies. Yeah, in this film, Chucky's back to being a doll, and in fact he gets decapitated at one point. No blood, no nothing, just a doll's head comes off that he puts back on. When was he just a doll again? It's another thing that's not explained properly. There needs to be another film in between. Whether it's been deliberately done so they can do so they're able to do a fucking prequel that everyone likes doing at the moment, I don't know, but it seems as if there should be another film in between it. It doesn't take away from the film, it's still a brilliant film, and I would advise seeing the film. So that's all I want to say on that. This is going on a lot longer than I expected, and it better fucking work, YouTube. How are we doing for time? Holy shit, I'm maybe an hour. Other things I got onto books. I picked up, and I need to pick up the other two books in this series. Wow, that are linked to this story. Batman Detective Comics, Volume 1, Faces of Death. Yes, the New 52. The beginning, well, the debut of what has to be one of the sickest villains ever in Batman, the Dollmaker, and the rebirth of the Joker, sort of. I won't spoil anything, but it's pretty fucked up. And I definitely need to get the other two books, which is Death of the Family, which is the big storyline that's been going on in all the Batman comics, and Joker, Death of the Family, which is all the collected comics from the other series, like Batman, what was it, Catwoman, Batgirl, Red Hood, and the something like that. Oh, bad of names. Red Robin and the Nightwing comics, and Batman Co. Or the Batman Inc. Yeah, so I've got to get those, but this is it's fucked up, but it's a good read. Nearly there with the pickups. Yeah. This. Right. How do I explain this? Right. I'm not. If I show you what it is, first of all, yeah, it's a book, The Great Titanic Conspiracy by Robin Gardner. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist person, although I do like watching Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theory TV show, which is quite interesting and brings up a few points, especially the JFK assassination. But I've always been quite a fan of modern, well, semi-modern history, and it's always been kind of interesting to me, the Titanic conspiracy. That, for anyone that doesn't know, there is a conspiracy theory. Well, there is a theory, and to be honest, there's no way of proving it at this point in time it's true or false, because there's not really enough evidence, well, so I read this, to say it's true or not. But basically there was a theory that the Titanic was swapped with its sister ship, the Olympic, in a what would have been the world's biggest, well, was the world's biggest insurance fraud, because of the damage to the Olympic when it hit another ship, and basically was a write-off. And it's all about that, written by Robert Gardner, who is he's actually from Oxford, who is one of the big people in this conspiracy. But it's a very interesting conspiracy. He's written 4 books, and this is the most recent one, and I should probably pick up the others at some point. But it's really interesting, and you know, quite amazing. I mean, this could have, you know, legitimately, this, you know, this could have happened. I don't know if it has. There's been various documentaries. There was one that was on Sky, which is what got me interested in it in the first place, and although they tried to disprove it, they couldn't. They really couldn't. And there was experts on there that said there's not enough info, there's not enough evidence to disprove it, because it could have been done so easily, because the ships were 99% identical. There's been another American documentary that's tried to prove it, and I think there was a bit of CGI effects used to try and prove it, with the lettering on the wreck of the Titanic, and where a couple of letters that were riveted on rather than carved into the ship had fallen off from decay, and that there was O and M behind them. But I think that was sort of CGI'd. I don't think that's actually true, otherwise we'd have known about it. But yeah, I thought I'd pick it up, and it's really an interesting read. So yeah, the final thing in this monster haul over the last month or so. Oh crap! Shit goes flying as usual. I picked this up from Oxfam. Well, it was donated to Oxfam back in September, and I didn't really have the money to buy it at the time, and I hadn't priced it at the time either, because I'm in the Whitney Oxfam that I work at. Basically, I'm in charge of pricing DVDs and that section. Although I'm a jack of all trades and can do pretty much everything in there, including running on occasion. I used to do with the previous management on a Friday. Well, yeah, a 2-3-person team. Yeah, and fortunately my boss had decided that due to room, because you have to take the discs out of these things and put them in a separate folder, and due to a lack of room, because this thing's got 50 discs in it, it was going to be kept for Christmas, but if I wanted it, it was up there for you to come and get when you wanted. So essentially she kept hold of it for me, which is very nice of her, and eventually I picked it up about a week, I think, after that roll call. But for the sum of, I think I paid £20. I think that's what we sort of agreed on the price, because we have a system for pricing stuff, and I think that's what it works out at, which is actually a bargain price for it, for what it goes for. But I picked up the complete, including both films. And I know that someone else has picked this up as well, but I think their version doesn't have the films, so I picked them for the post-dialysis. The complete X-Files box set on DVD. Freaking awesome. I'm about 3/4 of the way through season 1. And there's about 6 seasons. No, there's more than that, isn't there? Yeah, there's 9 bloody seasons. 55 discs. So, yeah. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. We don't often get box sets in like that, but when we do, if it's something that I want, then I will try and get it. Stuff other people would be interested in, although I never got into it. We have had Battlestar Galactica in the first 4 seasons, was it? What was that we've got in now? Yeah, it was. We had one box set of the first, I think it was the first 5 seasons. At the moment, unless it's sold when I go in later, we've got the first 4 seasons as well. They're separate box sets, but I'm selling them as one thing. So, oh shit, we do get decent things in like that. And at the moment we've got in there, I know that's not possibly not come out yet. We've got complete Sex and the City. A complete something else, and I forgot what it is. Maybe Dawson's Creek, actually, something weird. Or was it Will and... I can't remember, it's either Dawson's Creek or Will and Grace. Yeah, if only we could get Frasier in. Big set of Frasier. Yes, please! But we shall see. Anyway, yeah, that's it for pickups and stuff. This video's already gone 53 minutes, bloody hell. And I still have stuff to do. I didn't know it was going to take this long. Anything else? Anything else? I will do... Depending when I've got spare time, I will do reviews. I've got ideas in my head to do stuff. It's just getting around to doing it. As usual. As I probably mentioned in the other videos that I do, there's several things on the list that I want to do review-wise. Anything else I need to mention? A few rants? Yeah. Amazon. As I mentioned, GTA 5, yes. Amazon back in September royally fucked me over and several thousand other people with the pre-order for GTA 5. What the fuck was that? Oh shit. That's all I need. It's bloody raining. Ah. Yeah. Just in case you're wondering why I'm a bit pissed off it's raining, it's about, I have a mile and a half walk to the bus stop, which I probably mentioned before. I'm either going to get wet or I'm going to have to ask a favour. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, GTA 5. Yeah, I pre-ordered GTA 5 for Xbox. When the hell was it? In fact, I might as well show you the game as it's here somewhere. Oh, it was. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh, that's good. I have the disc. I didn't have the fucking. Oh, there it is. Oh, CJ4. Yeah, this beauty. I pre-ordered it. It was due to come out the 17th of September. I pre-ordered it around the 12th, 13th, something like that. Yeah, about 13th. And it was fine, you know, still available and everything. The next day, there was a thingy on there, and I'd noticed that by the Monday mine hadn't been dispatched, which is obviously my birthday. And then I looked at the page that was on again, and it was saying that any of them that were pre-ordered after the 13th, which is when I can't remember if it's 12th, it may have been the 13th, but it wasn't there when I did it. Can't guarantee that they'll be delivered by release day delivery. We'll deliver as soon as they can. Nothing about it being out of stock. What turned out happening after a couple of phone calls was basically, rather than actually saying the fucking thing was out of stock, they put that up, making you think, oh, it's still in stock, but you're not going to get it release day. Even though people that ordered it at the same time as me did get it release day, and people that ordered it months before me didn't, and some of it got it on the fucking Saturday when they shouldn't have. They got Amazon in trouble. But yeah, basically, that wasn't there before, and they didn't tell me it was out of stock. If they'd said that when I'd ordered it, which was annoying. So I ended up, after not getting anywhere, I ended up cancelling it and trying to get it elsewhere, which isn't easy, because by this time it had sort of started selling out. And eventually I got this in Toys R Us for £45, which is £10 more than what it would have been on fucking Amazon. So thank you, Amazon, you bastards. Really annoyed me, and I'm not the only one that was annoyed. At least, though, this one had the blimp code in it, which I haven't actually used. Oh, that's silly of me. I'll have to use that. I couldn't afford to get the deluxe edition, annoyingly. I kind of thought about it, but I just couldn't. With that and with 2K14 coming out, I couldn't afford both deluxe versions. And at the time, after what had happened with Game that I mentioned earlier, I didn't really want to buy it in game. And which was also a good idea, because they were saying that they didn't have the blimp code, where everyone else did. Because actually, for the first time in fucking history, they were actually keeping it as a fucking pre-order bonus, instead of giving you a complete load of fucking bullshit. Anyway, yeah, that was annoying. Thank you, Amazon. I suppose I might as well mention eBay. Yeah, various problems of them. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the last video, because I don't know if I knew about it. I honestly can't remember. Sugar. Yeah, basically I found, well, I know I mentioned in previous videos about the business where my account got basically frozen because they put a negative balance on it when someone took out a case against me. I found out after it happened again with something that they can only do it for a fortnight, because they decided to let me have the funds back. Actually, no, it wasn't a fortnight, it was a week with this one, although they wouldn't with the other one, for whatever reason. just after I'd actually put the funds in there so I could refund this person. Because it was someone where I'd sold them some stuff, but I didn't have it in the end because it inadvertently got sold. It might have inadvertently got sold at AA. And I've been trying for ages to sort out with sending them something else, but the guy was so slow with emails that basically it took him 3 fucking weeks to reply to emails. So yeah, so that was kind of annoying after the business I'd had previously. I've had issues again with sellers not actually sending me stuff when they should have. So as with the Daniel Bryan figure, as I've mentioned with there being, I was late paying for it because of, that was why I was late, because of the PayPal thing. So now I'd ordered for Becky, that never turned up, even though I suppose it was sent twice that I got a refund and the case in my favour automatically. Even though with this, yeah, this is an interesting thing that I need to ring up about when I've got a chance, although it doesn't matter too much. Basically, with this Daniel Bryan figure, I escalated it, and within a minute they said we're going to refund you. But they didn't say that I won the case. They said within a minute this guy that said he wasn't going to refund me, I decided to give you a full refund, which I think means rather than giving the little shit a strike, which they should have, they've just paid me back, so he's not out of pocket, which is wrong, which I need to find out about, and I might do if I've got time this morning. I might do, although it could take a while, but I might do. I should have done this yesterday. I've had a better think about it. So yeah, that was annoying. Text. Whoa. Parents. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this on their video, but it will bug me. I can't spell. Anyway, where was I? Other rants. Yeah, EE. Oh god, fucking bastards. Well, EE and T-Mobile. I don't know why I've been with other videos, but I'm still having trouble with them. I hope I'm not repeating myself because I cannot remember what was in the last video. But basically, just to recap, if I have put some stuff on there, basically I had to give up on the data issue because they wouldn't believe me. They seem to think I was only out for data, which I never was. I didn't actually ever run out of data. I came extremely close, but I didn't run out of data. However, while all that was going on, I've had a website issue where I can't access the manage your plan and add-ons section, the sort of main section of the fucking thing, since about the same time as the data problem, which has never been fixed. Which I've been chasing up, and basically I've just got to wait. Because it seems to have got stuck in with where there's other people having issues. It seems to be people that come from Orange, where they can't get in at all. Which is annoying. So yeah, EE just keep being a fucking pain. But as I may have said in the other video, I can't remember. As far as the data thing is, it's sort of fixed because I now have about 3.2 gigs of data allowance now a month, because I spoke. Thankfully, I ended up speaking to someone who was in the wrong department that put extra data on there for me, because I had a problem where the EE app was saying that I'd used more than what the actual built-in app on the phone, which I'm supposed to go by according to level 2, says. So there's that bit fixed. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, I can't really remember. That's why I'm sort of glossing over it a little bit. As for the website issue, it's not been fixed. As far as I know, there's another glitch on there now that's not been fixed, because, you know, they've had this big problem for 4 months that they can't be asked to fix. But in their gross stupidity, they thought, well, as we've got this problem, let's update the fucking online layout for people's accounts, which has caused more fucking trouble, because at the moment their system's saying they're going to take 30 quid from me at the end, when my bill is supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be on to a new bill. Who manages these people? Monkeys? It's just fucking stupid. You've got this problem, fix it for fuck's sake. Don't make things worse by making bloody website changes. Whoever their fucking IT team is needs firing. Because I'm an IT tech by trade. I don't have a job, but I'm chained, so I know what I'm talking about. Any other job, if it took you 4 months to sort out a website issue, they'd fire your fucking ass. Time is fucking money. Obviously it isn't with EE. But yeah, now I need to check this. Yeah, the other thing, since, well, this may not be their fault, since they've changed it, it only works properly on fucking Google, which isn't a bad thing. Ow. Ow. I was just actually checking on the other glitch. This glitch where I think they're going to take money, although if you go into it, they don't owe money, so I'm hoping it doesn't take money, but it wouldn't surprise me. If I can get in at all. Probably fine, I can't now. I've also had another issue. Oh fuck! Another issue with T-Mobile, where again, my thing with them, my bill with them now should be about £16, and they never get it fucking right. So I've had to keep chasing that up every month, and it never gets fixed. Hopefully it's fixed now, because I'm actually on a different I'm on a different plan. Oh. I'm now on a truly unlimited plan. I can't track it though, like I could, but at least it is actually unlimited, and not basically 750 megabytes. There's basically a fair usage policy of 750 megabytes, and a 700 megabyte limit is the same fucking thing. And the fact that I didn't track it was taking the piss. But I can't track, but it is truly unlimited, so I don't mind. Even though I had to ring up because it hadn't gone through. And hopefully there should be a credit on there as well, and hopefully they should have the right price of 16 quid every month. I hope. Yeah, fantastic. The fucking glitch with the 30 quid still there. Yeah. I still can't actually... My EE... My plan overview. Let's look at that. Yeah, still can't fucking get in. It's just... Oh, it's frustrating. It really is bloody frustrating, these bastards. But yeah, I know I had actually put something on their Facebook page, but I took it off. They probably would have taken it off before that anyway, because there was a lot of bad language in it, and I just thought, no. I thought better of it after I put it on there, because I just got off a phone call with them, pissed off because basically at the moment with the EE I have 3 problems. Website problem that I've told you about. I have another issue where I'm getting random charges now and again on my bill, which they won't take off. They're saying 100% you've made these fucking calls, even though I can prove on my fucking phone I haven't. Even though I know there's some calls on there this time that I have actually made, which was a fucking orange, which is another issue. The other problem that I've got with EE, there is still a solid message on there from the data issue thing saying, don't put them through to level 2, don't add data, all that shit. They won't remove, and I won't remove because I'm not getting a proper service, because they won't believe me about issues. Anything to do with the data, they won't believe me, but they won't take it off either. So I have that, I have the website, and I have the charges. They won't do anything about it. They won't even let me off my contract for free because they're not providing the service. It's frustrating. It really is. Do not go with them, they're useless. But as I was saying, yeah, I've got 12 quid worth of phone calls on there from Orange, because I had to ring Orange because my mum decided to change her phone because she's not getting on with a smartphone, so she's got one with buttons again. Fucking hell, was that a palaver? As a new fucking customer, basically, because I ordered a pay-as-you-go phone for it online. Didn't turn up. I paid for it to be sent before 10:30 last fucking, well no, week ago Wednesday. Didn't turn up. I was at Oxfam at work, and I had to chase it up because I knew if it wasn't sorted there'd be a fucking 15 quid charge to have them re-deliver the bloody thing. Also, I was never sent an email with the, or text with the code in it, the assignment number. Or the, is it assignment? Asset number, whatever it is, the number for the delivery, or the actual reference number for the order, because when I ordered it, it said, look, this is your reference number, we'll send you an email with it, and never got the email. Lo and behold, eventually after they found it, after 5 fucking phone calls to them and UK Mail, who couldn't find the parcel with the postcode, they'd actually sent it back at 4 o'clock that day, and it had been cancelled. Also on the credit card bill, they'd taken the money wrong. They'd taken 40 quid and 2 £10 top-ups, which they weren't authorised to do. And this is still an ongoing thing. They better fucking well put the money back on by the end of the week, including £10, because we've got a phone now, but it was £10 more because the price went up in between the Monday and the Wednesday, just as an extra kick in the bollocks. But this is an Indian call centre that is doing their front of line service for new customers. I eventually found out that it had been cancelled through ringing another sales line for ordering the phone, which is English. But if you're wanting to chase up an order or anything, you get through to these Indian wankers. But this is not being racist. They're stupid. They're obviously reading off of some sort of script, because on more than one occasion they wouldn't understand. Look, it's a new freaking pay-as-you-go phone. I have no fucking mobile number for it or password. And their answer to that was, well, this is a pay-as-you-go, this is the pay monthly support you've got put through to, and this is their sales support line. And the amount of times I've been cut off, they're just completely fucking stupid. So God knows what's going to happen with that. And some other money that they didn't give my mum back as well from her original phone. I think they owe her 40 quid. But yeah, anything to do with EE, Orange or T-Mobile, stay the fuck away. It's not worth the shit. I think that's it actually. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. That is the massive jblog update of, at this point, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Gee whiz. Anyway, I will be back soon with a review or something. I will be back, don't worry. To my 281 subscribers now. Wow. Ta-ta for now. Make sure to check out my other videos and my fantastic other YouTube buds, which you can find on the my channel page. Till next time, transform and roll out. Ta-ta for now. Catch you on the flip side.